Cuz, stop doing that, cuz. Come on, cuz. Be patient. You know, I ain't with all this.
Dribbling not like the other 2K. This different 2K dribbling right here. This the real 2K dribbling. No, you don't. How you know you had? Tell him, Jimmy, how you know you had?
Yeah, man.
You gotta know how to play with people. He can play a little bit now. He played before.
Play, you know, couple times. He can't play like me, but he can play a little bit. You want to help? You ain't asking my cooker. My cooker out limit. You good? You want to do your spirit?
I'm going first, bro.
You gotta break that tie up, cuz. Yeah, Jimmy.
Get that stick from him.
The 2K Sports pregame show. Hello.
Gotta go through 60, man. There you go. Cold.
Hey, for who your point guard is? Made sure that was.
We ain't gonna do too much.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Lakers come to time for this one. Here at the Staples Center, the fans here in Los Angeles amping up for the Clippers. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Williams is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the center. And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell apart.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games.
They get it back. Here's Jordan. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
Russell with a wide-open look from outside off the mark.
You know, you go back to Kobe Bryant. He pushed himself so hard last season, though his points per game average was up. Field goal percentage, that was the worst of his career. Just felt he had a better chance to score than anyone else on the team. And it's real hard to argue that he was wrong about that.
Took him no time at all on that one.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
I guess it was out. It was solid.
Fires from the wing. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Hey guys, you know Kobe Bryant. Words can't describe what he's meant to his team, really to the league and the game of basketball. You just wonder when he's finally going to say, you know what, I've done all I can do. That's enough. Retirement's been hinted at, but until I see it, knowing how competitive Kobe is, I just won't believe it.
He's one of the few guys you don't mind seeing take the 3 in transition.
And Jordan sends it back. Randall against Pierce. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The teardrop falls in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Outside Griffin. Ball passes to Griffin. Dishes it to Reddick. It's Pierce on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers trail by 3. It's tipped and stolen by Reddick. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And stolen by Jordan. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Andre Jordan has been extremely productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some question, Clark, as to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, you know, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10 pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round and made good on it.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's Reddick on the wing. Traps in the tray. Reddick's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Kobe against Pierce. Russell a screen on Pierce. And Kobe, here we go. Excellent D there from Pierce.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Rebound the Lakers.
You can see he just brushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And would have counted it. And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy. When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg, you are a game changer, and he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set and execution develop very rapidly over the course of just a couple years. He worked extremely hard to become the force he is on the interior in this game.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the small forward. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for the Lakers. You know, you work hard all season, Greg, to try and get into the playoffs and get a favorable first-round matchup. How about the Clippers last year? Followed those steps. They're rewarded with the first-round matchup against the defending champions of the league, the San Antonio Spurs.
And not only were the Spurs the defending champions, but they came in playing terrific basketball down the stretch, which is kind of what they are noted for. And the Clippers, though, did well, even though that was the case. Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Boy, I tell you, it was a tough road for the Clippers in the playoffs. They get by the Spurs in round one in a 7-game emotional series, then immediately have to go up against the Rockets in round two.
And we all remember the Clippers would go up 3-1 against the Rockets. They had that 19-point lead in the fourth quarter of Game 6, but couldn't hold on to it and lose Game 7. And it was one of the biggest series collapses, really, in postseason history.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track. Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
This shot by Pierce will not go.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Los Angeles leading by 13. And it's Paul penetrating. He dishes it to Jordan. The layup missed.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And Russell with the basket on the assist from Kobe. Russell's got his first 2 points.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Last season, Kobe with some thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season. Felt that the AAU system, Clark, was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus skill development.
And there's the call on Lewis Williams. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Griffin dishes to Pierce.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The drive by Bryant. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2. For Los Angeles, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping. For better than that.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Now, here's Reddick. He's got 5. Pierce kicks to Griffin. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
And out of bounds as the Lakers take possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Young's checked in for Los Angeles. The shot by Bryant, no good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and he's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
It's Pierce on the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. He throw good, Paul Pierce. And both free throws good for Paul Pierce. Now here's Bryant. That'll do it for the first half.
Kevin,
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They have a 9-point lead. Shaq?
Well, one thing that stands out is how few turnovers they had. The offense looked in control. They were making nice passes, moving the ball, setting screens. The confidence just seemed to build.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Nice game. Great performance by Paul Pierce.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. Nick Young and Kobe Bryant filling out the wing. Roy Hibbert is out there with Robert Sacre. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. And for Blake Griffin last season, much more comfortable, Clark, shooting the mid-range jump shot to the point where he seemed to be actually looking for it during games.
Kevin, he's been working on that shot for a few years, and it's important to the scheme that he make it consistently the way the Clippers play. So when he doesn't, the defense can back off, clog the lane, and make that offense perimeter-oriented.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Well, Greg, you know, there's no question about that. You played on a tough, physical Knicks team during your NBA career, and that would fall right in line with a smart, strong foul right there.
I agree. Very good point.
And so Young nails them both.
You know, and back to Griffin's improved shooting. You know, at first glance, the statistics disagree. He shot a career worst 50% from the field. But when you dig deeper, you see that his 3-point and free throw percentages were career best. And that's where that improved range comes from. And also, he's taking more shots outside of the paint, which will also tend to drop that field goal percentage.
Ball kicks to Pierce. It's right down the wing. And the 3-ball is good. But it's got 10 points.
You've got to be in his jersey before he catches. You've got to deny him a catch. Otherwise, he'll hurt you from deep.
Now, here's Russell. Lots of room. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. It's held in by the Clippers. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
You know, talking about Griffin, now that he has confidence in his mid-range, Jay, I think he needs to do 2 things. 1, get it to where it's automatic, especially in clutch situations. And 2, keep developing confidence from the 3-point line.
Outside Pierce. Again, Pierce missing. Lakers trail by 7. Kobe kicks to Russell. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses off the right eye.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And that one's good. Paul's got 5.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. I think that's a wise move.
And part of it too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Here's Russell. He feeds it to Sacre. Griffin with the steal. Pierce with a wide open look. Again, Los Angeles.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Lets it go from deep. Paul can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 10. Hibbert kicks to Young. Again, Los Angeles. The Clippers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Griffin passes to Paul. Outside, Pierce. Good on the three-point shot. Pierce has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Kobe can't get that one to fall.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. The shot by Pierce will not go. Here's Young. Oh!
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Lakers trail by 9. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and James Harden are the guards. And it's Pierce in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Leans from outside. The shot will not go. Nice D from Bryant. Jacks up a 3. The shot is off. The Clippers go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It's Pierce on the wing, defended by Young. And the wide open shot from Redick. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Redick's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Los Angeles. The open shot, Kobe. Again, the miss by Kobe.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on, he's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park. I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Russell. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Griffin, here we go. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnover and in bunches.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
The kick out to Pierce. The Clippers keep it alive. Lakers trail by 12. Young with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 12 points in just the second half. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6, and even 3-on-3 break. Russell, no luck.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Pierce good.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
And Los Los Angeles guys shooting well. They're at 45%. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Russell. Here's Sacre, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
For three, Pierce. But they'll get another chance. Again, Pierce missing.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Outside Griffin. Tries it from 19. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 8 to the paint. Shots good by Kobe.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off in style, and I like that type of aggression.
And I gotta say, like, I didn't expect them to play it that way. I mean, a great steal, and then to put the pedal to the metal.
6 on the shot clock. The Lakers rebound. Sacre dishes to Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple. Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
Pierce for 3. Again, Pierce missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Feeds it to Clarkson. And it's Bryant in the corner. Shot from the wing. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. 3-pointer, just 5 to shoot. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. Pierce for 3. Can't get it to go.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have a range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
So the Clippers with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Paul Pierce.
No doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA.
Shaking my boy Giannis on that way, boy. That's why everybody.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody.
Dito, I be doing you wrong, so you can be quiet, boy.
Yeah, wait.
I got KD in there, boy. I got you there, yeah. I don't know nobody on that team, but Giannis and Middleton. Don't hurt yourself now. OJ Mayo on him. Oh, bro, OJ Mayo, that nigga can shoot like a motherfucker. That nigga got a 3-point shot.
Real different, man.
Here in Oklahoma City, we've got the Milwaukee Bucks facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks, Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. Antetokounmpo is out there with Plumlee, and it's Parker in at the 3 spot. And Durant gets double teamed. Waiters gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist for Durant. Waiters got the first points up on the board for the Thunder.
You know, it's hard not to think of great shooting when you think of Kevin Durant. What he's really worked on over the past few years, though, is his playmaking. He's averaging 4 to 5 assists a game these days. Impressive.
Waiters no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the D.
Middleton can't get it to go. On defense, the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. And then Durant with the jam.
It really does.
Dumb to do. You can put him on me like you can do this, and you're gonna stop the magic.
Does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
I'm just trying to see something.
Carter Williams against Westbrook. Off the pick. Parker passes to Antetokounmpo. And the layup falls.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Westbrook. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Carter Williams against Westbrook. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Throws it from outside.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
Here's Waiters. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 6 points for Dion Waiters.
That's a vision by Durant out there.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Ibaka. Antetokounmpo kicks to Plumlee, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
My goodness, he sure can't get off the ground.
One of the best in the business, for sure.
I'll tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
And with Kidd, the results on the floor break speak for themselves. He knows what he wants out of his players, Clark, and he keeps them accountable.
And, you know, having that accountability is what made the Bucks so much better last season. Kidd is still a very young head coach. But I tell you what, he's shown me a bright future in that capacity for himself.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. And Westbrook, here we go.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Mayo's checked in. 51 seconds left in the first. Bucks trail by 5. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the shot by Kevin Durant. Clock is at 3. Here's Carter Williams. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. For 3, Durant. Offensive rebound. Oh, wide open look here for Ibaka. Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
And just the way they've been able to pound that backcourt, I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Adds Durant in at the small forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to the injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Westbrook against Carter Williams. Kicks it down to Middleton. Oh, good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Waiters. That 3 off target had some space there after the little bump.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Mayo kicks to Parker. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Parker's got 4 this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there. And how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there, Greg, to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
And he sinks the second.
And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? I mean, always a deep shooter who could stretch the floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. From down low. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And for Chris Middleton last season, he went up in points, assists, rebounds, but went down on turnovers.
Boy, what an improvement for this young man. A late bloomer. I liked him when he was at Texas A&M, still growing into his body, playing with great confidence, and he can spray that thing from three. I like his promise.
Well, for Jabari Parker in his rookie year, not the kind of NBA career start that he wanted. Was probably the rookie of the year until the time he was injured, blowing the knee and cutting his season short.
A great call. He definitely would have had a great chance. Really just made a transition seamlessly, very efficient as a rookie before that injury, but which was a really tough thing to watch for anyone, as he was showing so much promise early on in his career.
It's Durant on the wing.
Watch that nigga highlight.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. This is his first free throw of the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well. He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
And it's Middleton penetrating. Here's Parker. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Now here's Carter Williams. 3 seconds left. And he shoots the layup. Carter Williams has got 4 this quarter.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some play.
And the first half comes.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They never dug too deep a hole. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
Well, I say I need to get my drink back.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Durant doing all sorts of things. He has 11 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponents.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. Carter Williams is out there with Mayo. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Parker in at the 4 slot. They get a hand on it. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Get out of there.
Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Westbrook. There's a screen by Canada. And Westbrook, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. Westbrook's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Thunder. Carter Williams, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Carter Williams with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Fires the 3. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Parker. Gets the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Parker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks. Jabari Parker as a rookie drafted number 2 overall behind Andrew Wiggins. Clark, there was much debate about which of these players, these prospects, would be better NBA players. What do you think?
Well, I think both showed they're very capable being stars in the league. Parker got off to a great start, averaging 30 minutes a game until, unfortunately, he had the ACL. And Wiggins, conversely, went on to have a big-time season, winning Rookie of the Year. That's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Use that big to get in close. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
When you compare Wiggins and Parker, really two different. Wiggins has that unmatchable athleticism. Parker beats you with incredible skill.
Why you let me keep going?
So tremendous maturity for such a young player.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And that's a punch to the jump. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
I don't know that he played it out too far advanced. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct. And they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia slam cam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
And, you know, going back to Parker versus Wiggins, guys, I mean, that debate could last a long time. Both guys have to look at perennial all-stars. It could be the number of championship rings that ultimately separates. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And, Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Up top, Carter Williams. He's covered by Westbrook. That's in the Oklahoma City leaders. The basket from Carter Williams.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Westbrook against Carter Williams. It's Westbrook with the drive.
That's tight, man.
Slam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of play out of the court, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Gets it off. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The Bucks shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. It's Parker with the drive. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Durant dishes to Cantor. The pass to Westbrook. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And that's 18 points for Russell Westbrook.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And when it comes to Michael Carter Williams, guys, I feel like people either love him or they don't buy him at all. I mean, he has the size. He's a good athlete. He plays hard. But he's also had some injuries, and he's been very inconsistent at times.
Going back to Michael Carter Williams, he is a polarizing prospect. For example, Greg, when you play the position, he gives you a lot of assists, but he also averages over 4 turnovers a game. That was just last year.
Yeah, that's true. And he gives you plenty of rebounds and steals as well. But sometimes the shot also, Kevin, not necessarily where you'd like it to be. I mean, there are times he couldn't pull a rock in the ocean. I just really struggle, but the talent is there. It's just going to take some time for him to mature, and the jury's really still out.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Parker. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And they're trailing by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 saves. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Durant for 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 15 shots.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's Carter Williams. Thunder with the rebound. Waiters passes to Cannon. Back to Waiters. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Here's Durant.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on. Clark, he had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Parker kicks to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No one near. Lets it go. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. 18 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today. If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Carter Williams running, hammers the alley-oop through.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, it's urgent time right now.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
Outside Westbrook. From deep. Westbrook missing again. And here we go. Parker heading to the hoop.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And you know what, though? I like the fact.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
What's that? I couldn't.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's not always known to make the big headlines or get a lot of media attention, but he does make the big plays, and he made them throughout this one.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. The biggest factor in this game may have been his shot block. He had a great nose for the ball and contested every attempt that was anywhere near him. And such quick reaction times from him. That's what really struck me.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Evan Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
That boy been one shot. Mark Carter Williams, OJ, Giannis, 3 blocks.
Come on, man. That was kind of good. think he did something.
What to me? I'm showing everything.